Let's take you back to a story we indeed told you about earlier concerning the full scarcity situation in the country, where key officers within the oil and gas sector have been invited by the Green Chamber to explain the reasons why. Well, joining me to shed more light on this is a chartered accountant, Akin Fatunke. Akin, thank you for joining me.
A pleasure to join you, my brother, and good evening, Nigerians.
Good evening. Let me first start by asking, blanket statement, how have you been able to cope with the current situation? Have you been able to, get access to fuel? And I mean, if at all, how much?
Terrible, ugly. But I've been in that space before, and by that I mean I've been in the industry. I spent the better part of my working career in oil and gas. So I've seen the good, I've seen the bad. Oh, was that good? Okay, well, maybe good at one point in time when deregulation was supposed to be deregulation, where we had super, we had, special and all that. And prices were different and life was good until we decided that we are going to align. My experience, therefore, is that this movie that I've seen before has gone much more ugly. We have learned nothing, we've forgotten nothing, like in terms of fans. For me, even at my level, I still find it difficult, not extremely very difficult, to get fuel. At what price did you say? That is the big question. The black market price, yes, if I don't want to get on a queue, is that what I will show as a yardstick of my being a Nigerian and having worked in that industry for all this wildest money, all what we have said. I think it's a shame.
All right.
We've seen failures.
I mean, it seems to be a recurring issue. We've seen it happen, just like you said, time and time again. I remember yesterday, coming back from work, black market, just like you mentioned, 5-liter keg was going for about 6,000. But my question is this. Initially, or let's go down memory lane. Initially, Nigerians thought, okay, maybe it's a policy issue. Then the issue of the idea of deregulation came about. Okay, still a policy issue. Let's stop what you call subsidies. Hopefully, that would make the product available. But here again, we have the same problem. This time around, even deeper. What exactly do you suspect to be the fundamental reasons for this recurring challenge, time and time again?
Truth, T-R-U-T-H, the ability to tell ourselves the honest truth that we have not run that industry the way we needed to have run it. We have run it aground. We have not been producing. We have stolen the infrastructures we had not planned. We deliberately planned to fail because we wanted a few people to continue to smile to the bank. So what are we trying to do? In fairness, unless, of course, we fix the pricing problem, what we call appropriate pricing problem, which in itself, becomes a yo-yo. You try to get the appropriate pricing, it's not going to sit down well with the vast majority of labor. And then, of course, it has a ratchet effect, as we say in economics, effect over so many other areas. The dollars went kaput. And for 8 years, or more than 8 years, we've been running around what I call the cowboys that were in the industry. We know them, government knew them, and they have despoiled us. They've done turnaround maintenance. They keep on lying upon lying and telling us deep lies, taking equity, about 25% equity when they have run our own refinery aground. And those refineries, as we speak, are sitting on a bed of oil. Hey, I tell you, it is not a good place to be. So if you did not plant yesterday and you expect that you are going to now begin to reap today, you either have to steal, kill, maim, or become insatiable. That's exactly what we are seeing. Whether it's the National Assembly, whether the presidency, whether it's the politics and the political actors who are hovering around the place, saying one thing this morning and doing the complete opposite the next morning. NNPC, despite the fact that it's now a PLC, has not operated opaquely in a way and manner that can engender what I can call trust.
That's a deep one. Now, talking about NNPC, we know that the Green Chamber, talking about the House of Representatives, has passed a resolution to actually invite the top officers, public officers, that is, within the oil and gas sector. Do you think this meeting, should it happen, would sort of produce anything tangible?
I don't know why you're asking me that question, but it's a very beautiful question you have asked, I dare say. I have been asked to come to the Green and the Red Chamber, virtually the better portion of my career. The 2012 subsidy removal or not, I want to say that we are not serious. We know what the problems are, and all what we are just trying to do is let us be seen to be doing something. I remember during my time, Mrs. Madueke, as Minister of Petroleum at that time, appeared, just like Onogai Tinubu came and quite a number of other people. We all got there, and it was all the same talk, without going to the roots. The roots is the fact that we are not serious as a nation. And in seriousness, okay, I dare say when President Bola Tinubu came and said, well, subsidy is gone here and there, perhaps a positive statement, but poorly implemented by not showing the kind of example that we need to carry people along. How are you going to? I don't want to go back into what the NNPC PCL has done, the swaps, things, so many opaqueness. We are not being told the truth. And right now, it's unfortunate, the same lie that I've had in the past close to about 20, 25 years is still being told. It's logistics. If it's logistics, the logistics is saying that, well, it will soon be resolved. Right. And then if people are coming out and telling you it is going to be in 2 weeks, who is in charge?
All right, Akin, I'm sorry, but we need to go. Thank you so much for making our time to be on the news. Deeply appreciated.
I think we are not yet out. That sector is in a mess, terrible mess.
All right, Akin, thank you so much once again. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.